last name was Libby. Is it
Lisbon.
Lisbon?
I got Lisbon.
Does she have a valid license?
Yes, she does.
Okay, we'll get her out of here. All right, let's get going.
Hello.
Donovan Long Johnson.
Yes.
Whatever you have it going on in the background, you have to mute it, please. On the telephone, good morning to you. On the telephone at 313-753-9023. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Antonio Green. But I'm on the Zoom, however, he can't get in. I mean, no one's letting him in, so I called on the phone.
This is not Antonio Green. You're calling for Antonio Green, right?
Correct, yeah.
All right.
He's on the Zoom right now.
I don't see him on the Zoom. But
It's got it.
Call again.
We'll do it again right now. We'll hang up and do it again.
okay. Good morning to you.
Thank you.
All right. And then Sade.
Yes,
Good morning. What is your full name?
Sade Chanel Lewis.
Sade Chanel Lewis. Good morning
Yes.
to you, Miss.
Good morning to you too, sir.
All righty. Let's see.
Good morning. All
Good morning.
rise. The Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins is presiding. While Zoom is in session, there will be no driving, no inappropriate appearance of any kind, no head coverings unless they represent religious purpose. If you have a do-rag or any kind of head covering that does not represent religious purpose, please remove it right now. No eating, drinking, sleeping, smoking, white t-shirts or hoodies. Please take heed to the instructions. Court is in session.
Good morning. All right, good morning, everyone. I'm going to do the best I can to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. And I'm going to try to get you out in the order that you came in. Find out what type of interpreter he needs, please.
Yes, sir.
And then, well, we do have an order, so we're just going to, the best way I know, fairest way I know is to go in that order. Are we ready, Ms. Williams Law?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Valerie Lisbon, case number SP13110901. Good morning to you, Ms. Lisbon. State your name for the record, please.
Valerie McKendra Latrice Lisbon.
All right. The appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant.
For purposes of arraignment,
We waive the reading of the information, Your Honor, and stand mute.
we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. At this time, who's got the background noise? It's Ms. Lisbon. At this time, I'm going to dismiss your case. Waive the warrant fee. You have a valid driver's license. Best of luck to you, Ms. Lisbon.
Thank you.
Everybody's going to have to turn their background noise off, please. Free day, ma'am.
All right, you too. I can hang up?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the city of Detroit versus Cortez Alejandro Gardner. Case numbers SP 102-4922, SP 110-2876, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 112-4382, counts 1. SP 1156115, counts 2 and counts 3. SP 142-13131, 18-3969-431, and 20-714-3271. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gardner.
Cortez Gardner.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
All right, strike count SP 1156152 from the record. We'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. He does owe a handful of civil infractions, one of which is a no insurance proof. If he pays that, he can potentially set himself up to get a valid driver's license. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, sir, with Mr. Berry. He's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. When you see the prompt, join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
That's the matter. This is City of Detroit versus April Long. Case number SP 12582, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 987800, counts 1 and counts 2. State of Michigan versus April Long. Case number SX 4626270, counts 1 and counts 2, I believe. Appearance for the record, please.
Joseph Dillard, P37225.
Good morning to you, Mr. Dillard. Ms. Long, are you there? Ms. Long, are you there? April Long.
April
Unmute
Long.
yourself, ma'am. Good morning to you. State your name for the record. I think she's having difficulty.
Some audio.
1, 2, 3 cases on the docket, Mr. Dillard. There's some other cases I wouldn't have any issue with allowing Ms. Long to be heard if you have your ink pen ready and the city has no objection to setting aside the default.
Go ahead, John.
All right, there's an expired plate, a no valid registration, and another expired plate. Ms. Long does have a valid driver's license. Ms. Long, state your name for the record, please. For some reason, she's not coming through. Something is wrong with your audio. I don't know if you can help her or not. I'll put you in the breakout room with Mr. Dillard. Join the room, see if he can help you get your audio together. He gets you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room, we'll pass the matter.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is the City of Detroit versus Juan Jose Garcia Soto, case number SP 186-44251. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, sir, I'm here. Juan
Good
Jose
morning.
Garcia Soto.
Buenos dias, necesitas interpreter?
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, do you need one for sure?
I don't speak that much English, but I can understand everything you say. So,
State your name for the record, please.
Juan Jose Garcia Soto.
All right, today is the date and time set for it says an interpreter in here, but it's just a no insurance if he has documentation. For a pretrial, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay.
Join the room, we'll pass the matter. Let me know if he needs it. On the iPhone, good morning to you. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, good
And
morning.
start your camera.
Yes,
Not Monique Love, not Monique Love. Start your camera, please.
Monique Love.
Already talked to you, Miss Love. I'm
Great to
talking
talk to you.
about a new person on the iPhone. I just let you in the room. You just turn your camera on. What's your name, please? Good morning to you.
Brianna. Oh,
EKL Lake?
Lake?
Yes.
All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Lake.
Good morning.
Why is this on the phone? You just did it. You just did what?
All right, you have to mute yourself, Mr. Lloyd. Everybody, please mute your devices until your name is called. Let's call did we get Grayson? This is Manuel Grayson.
Yes.
I'm just gonna go ahead and give you a review for May the 14th, 2026. And I'm gonna mark the file allow payment plan. So you do one of two things, either pay it off by May the 14th and pay it at any DivDad kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDad app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person, or you get into a payment plan on or before May the 14th. I do wish you the best of luck, sir. And if you don't have any further questions, you're free to leave. You have any questions?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's breaking up. I'm gonna turn your camera off. Maybe that helps. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah, Mr. Grayson, I can hear you. What you have?
Oh, how much do I owe?
Oh, I don't know. You have to go onto the system and see that.
Okay.
That's a dollar amount here. Let's see. You owe $3,096, but it's not. I'm not concerned about the whole 3,000. Just the agreements that we entered into last time.
Okay.
All right. The
All right.
misdemeanor. All right. If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck and good luck on your housing situation.
All right. Thanks.
You're welcome. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Garcia Soto.
Yes.
He wants a bench trial date.
Yeah.
Trial date is going to be May the 14th, 2026 at 9 a.m. I'll mark needs Spanish interpreter.
May 14, you say, right?
May the 14th. See.
Okay.
9 a.m. Best of luck to you.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. City of Detroit versus Jasmine Glenn, case number SP174. Wait a minute.
Yes.
It's set for trial today.
No, I actually paid the tickets. I just went ahead and paid everything off.
Well, it's Jasmine Kiana Glenn, case number SP174-18001. Appearance for the record, please.
Jasmine Glenn.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Ms. Glenn.
It is set for trial. Today is the date and time set for trial. Put you in the breakout room with Ms. Harris to see if she can work it out. I don't know what she's paid or not, but see if you can work it out for her, Ms. Harris. When I'm put you in the breakout room, Ms. Harris is going to try to work it out for you. You let us know what you want to do when you come out. Pass the matter. Two 248-993-3037. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Antonio Green.
Antonio Green. Good morning to you, Mr. Green. On the 248 number?
Yes, sir.
All right. If you happen to get muted, then press *6 to unmute yourself when we call your name, okay?
Yes, sir.
Michael Denon.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Counselor?
Police officer.
Okay, officer. Good morning to you. Cool. All right, we're just waiting on an attorney now.
Ms. Elizabeth said she's all set to go.
She is. If she doesn't need any paperwork, she's fine.
You think they'll let me come in there?
No, it's sitting there?
All right,
Yeah.
Cortez Gardner, you have to mute yourself, please. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gardner. Mr. Gardner, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do? Mr. Berry?
Apologies, Your Honor. We seek a trial date in Mr. Gardner's case.
Turn your camera on, please.
Yeah, I did.
All right, you want a trial date?
Yes, sir.
All right, trial date is going to be May the 14th, 2026 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Okay, you too.
All right. City of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Carlos Keith Garrett, case number SP 107-36781. SP 107-9901, 1, SP 108-1896, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1602707, 1, SP 1604222, 1, 18, SP, strike that, SP 18-71274, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 9473761, SP 950541, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 9636251, 18-3945-741, 18-5138-611, State of Michigan versus Carlos Keith Garrett, case number SX 4288546-1. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Garrett.
Carlos Garrett.
3 matters on the docket.
Yeah, purposes of arraignment.
We would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Are not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. All right, you got your ink pen ready, Mr. Berry?
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, driving while license suspended. Driving while license suspended. Driving while license never acquired. No insurance misdemeanor. Unregistered, untitled. Driving while license never acquired. Driving while license never acquired. No insurance misdemeanor. License improper. License suspended. No ops. And driving while license never acquired. I counted 15 cases into the record. There's a 1 no insurance proof, 1 no insurance civil, 288, 258. Another no insurance civil, 258. Another no insurance proof, 288. Another no insurance proof, 288. Plus a host of other civil infractions. Those in no insurances are affecting his ability to get clearances here at the 36th District Court. Mr. Garrett, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, please. We'll pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Glenn. Ms. Glenn, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Honor, she was able to present valid insurance. I also will note for the record that she did pay 2 related civil infractions.
All right, Ms. Glenn, I'm going to dismiss your cases for providing valid documentation, or your case for provide valid documentation. If there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Welcome. City of Detroit versus Lashina Althea Greer, case number 05300081. Appearance for the record, please.
Jerica Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Lashina Greer.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for arraignment. For purposes of arraignment, counsel.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute. Respectfully request that the warrant be recalled.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. No, strike that. I will not give her a $0 bond. I will give her a $500 personal bond. Miss, I understand you You said this is not you, and I heard that, ma'am, but you're still gonna have to go through the same thing anybody else with these allegations would have to go through that come before me.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you on a $500 personal bond. I'm gonna have you start testing 1 time per week. Um, and no leaving the state of Michigan without the court's permission, and no drinking during the pendency of this case. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna talk to you about it. And she may get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
What is the date this was alleged to have occurred, Your Honor?
Looks like 05. I don't have a file here in front of me. I can look it up on the system, but it looks like a 05 ticket. Join the room, we'll pass the matter. On the TCL device, good morning to you. Can you unmute yourself, start your camera, and state your name, please?
It's Corporal George Moore, Detroit Police Department.
Okay, good morning to you, Corporal Moore. All right, let
Morning,
me
sir.
put you. Who's on the TCL device? You've turned your camera on. Good morning to you, sir. What is your name, please?
Yes.
You have to unmute yourself, sir.
If you want to see me.
Yo, good morning to you, sir. What is your name, please?
Antonio Green.
He can see you.
Antonio Green again? Okay. All right, good morning to you. You hung up the phone now? Is Antonio Green on the TCL device, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can hang up that phone then.
Yeah, he on. He can see you. He said hang up your phone.
You want me to hang?
I'm gonna put the phone out. I'm gonna put the one out you're on. Don't worry, don't do any. Oh, you already did. Okay, good, good. All right.
That phone in there.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Greer. Ms. Greer, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are requesting a trial date.
And you don't need the appointment of an attorney?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, the trial date is going to be May the 26th. I need your information, a telephone number from you, ma'am, so probation can contact you.
Okay. You need my phone number?
Yeah, if you don't want to say it out loud over Zoom, you can put it in the chat.
It's 313-938-5465.
Okay, what's going to happen is probation should reach out to you to
Mhm.
start the testing. The day is Tuesday, so I expect to get a test one time per week and every week thereafter until something changes. If you don't hear from probation toward the end of the week, you got to get in contact with the court. We'll help you facilitate that. If you don't have any questions, ma'am, I do wish you the best of luck and you have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Thank you too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
This is the city of Detroit versus Anijah Gutierrez, case number SP 1739177, SP 1865803, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
Anijah Gutierrez. Can you?
Anijah Gutierrez.
Day is the date and time. Good morning to you. Day is date and time set for a pretrial. There was one other case. No, actually, yeah, it was a no ops. I called into the record, Ms. Harris. She does owe $288 on a no insurance proof and 2 other civil infractions. Ms. Harris is going to attempt to get you an updated offer, Ms. Gutierrez. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room.
Is there a request for an attorney, Your Honor?
No, there wasn't. I don't believe so. Let's see. No, I don't see that there was a request for an attorney.
Thank you.
Mr. Dillard.
Yes, Sean, I have another computer. If you could let me go live on what you see in front of you. It's another one with the, I'm going to, with the hand that's raised. I'll turn the other one off. Also, I'm having some issues on the matter that I have right now. She has no verbal, no communication on the phone, but I'm working with it right now, trying to see if we can still get it resolved.
Okay, well, she's gonna have to do something about calling in or something like that, man.
Okay, thank you, Anna.
Alvin Gibson, good morning to you. Mr. Boffman will be with you. I'm gonna put you in breakout room 7.
Morning, y'all.
Good morning. Wait on Mr. Boffman. He's gonna be with you when he gets some kind of communication with the city attorney.
Okay.
In the room, please. We'll pass the matter.
I have to look at it and then they'll be able to see me, so I don't want to do that.
All right, background noise. You're gonna have to mute your devices, please. We're waiting on an attorney.
Yeah, and I'm trying to find city attorney. What breakout room is the city in?
She's in 4.
Thank you, Anna.
All right, are we ready, Ms. Harris?
Here.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Gutierrez. Ms. Gutierrez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting the appointment of counsel.
All right, Ms. Gutierrez, is that what you need?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna appoint you an attorney. I need you to answer the call. You don't recognize, calls you don't recognize. Hopefully one of those calls is that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by your next court date, we're gonna get one appointed to you on the spot, okay?
Okay.
That next court date is going to be April the 4th, 2026 at 8:30. April the 4th at 8:30. If you don't have anything further, Ms. Gutierrez, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Is May 4th?
May 4th, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just verifying. May 4th at 8 o'clock or 8:30?
Yeah, 30.
Okay. May 4th,
All right.
8:30. Sounds good. Have a
Yeah.
good day.
A better one.
Bye.
This is the city of Detroit versus Brianna Gutierrez, case number SP 1865-8051. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Ms. Gutierrez, please state your name for the record.
Brianna Gutierrez.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Ms. Harris is going to attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. We'll put you in a breakout room with her. You let us know what you want to do when you come out, please.
Okay,
We'll
thank you.
pass. Mr. Dillard.
Your Honor. Yes, ready to call the matter of Ms. Long.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Long. Ms. Long, can you state your name for the record, please?
Your Honor, hold on one second. She has communication problems. I'm gonna put her on my phone. You can see her face, but you can't hear her.
Well, at this point, I need to hear her, and I saw her face. I need to hear her.
I understand.
All right.
Ms. Long, yeah, Ms. Long. Okay. Speak up so the judge can hear you.
Good morning to you, Ms. Long. Can you state your name for the record, please?
He said, can I stay who?
Your name for the record, Ms. Long.
April Long.
All right. Good morning to you. What does your client want to do, Mr. Dillard?
Your Honor, I've had an opportunity to speak with the city attorney and requesting she's dismissing the charges. Also, that goes to the unregistration, no insurance, the operator's license, and I believe you indicated an expired plates as well.
So you're saying all charges are dismissed?
As well as the expired plates, yes, Your Honor.
All right, case is dismissed, ma'am. You are gonna have to pay two $45 reinstatement fees, though. But cases are dismissed. I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
I did go up there to the Secretary of State and he told me I was good. I did go up there, showed him the paper for reinstatement. They told me I was all right.
You have reinstatement fees with the 36th District Court, ma'am, separate.
Also come back downtown.
Yes, $45 a piece. I see two of them.
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, ma'am, best of luck to you. All your cases are dismissed. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
You too, and thank you.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Okay, Judge. And lawyer, thank you.
Bye-bye.
This is the City of Detroit versus Denisha Shante Greer. Case number SP 106-86431, SP 117-79791, SP 151-8201, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 163-44091, SP 175-4496, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 5572521, SP and count 2, 16-211-7831, 17-381513, counts 1 and counts 2, 18-3958-781, and the State of Michigan versus Denisha Greer, case number SX 393-18993. Appearance for the record, please.
Joseph Dillard, P-37-225.
Ms. Greer, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record?
Good morning, Denisha Greer.
All right, Ms. Greer, there's date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Mr. Dillard, for purposes of arraignment.
Stands mute, waives formal reading, Your Honor.
So we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Greer, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Dillard. He's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. When you see the prompt, join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out, please.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. We'll pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gutierrez. Ms. Gutierrez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We are respectfully requesting a trial date.
All right, that's what you want, Ms. Gutierrez?
That's correct, Your Honor.
I'm gonna put a trial date for May the 14th, 2026 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you, okay?
You said that's May 14th at 9 a.m.?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
We'll have a better one. This is the City of Detroit versus Monique Love, case number SP 174-14801. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Ms. Love, please state your name for the record.
Monique Love.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Day is date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute. Respectfully request that the warrant be recalled.
All right, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'm gonna give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Love, the offer is gonna be of $500 due in a month if you plead guilty or found guilty. $500 due in 30 days, and it's a 12-month delayed sentence, and it's gonna be a gun safety course. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room, Ms. Harris. You can have a conversation with her. You let us know what you want to do when you come out. You have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offer. Join the room, please. Pass the matter.
Judge Attorney Soroki, representing, Maya Gali.
Okay. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Garrett. Mr. Garrett, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's offer to allow him to enter pleas to 2 counts of improper plates for the 2 no regulation charges, one off, one on docket. 2 counts of failure to display for the driving while license suspended and one of the other no license charges. And finally, an allowing charge for one of the no license charges. The remaining matters to be dismissed.
You want to take this deal, sir?
Sure.
Do you have any money on you?
Not at the moment, no, sir.
So what are we doing? Two counts of improper plates, 2 counts of failure to display, 1 count of allowing, correct?
Correct.
All right, why don't you just pay these reinstatement fees? Do you have any tickets in any other jurisdiction, sir?
Not that I'm aware of, no, sir.
I'm gonna allow him, with the understanding that you're gonna pay all of these tickets off. I'm not setting the defaults aside, but what I will allow you to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 45, bring that money in and try to get these clearances here and see if you can get a valid driver's license.
Okay.
Do you have 5 times 45?
So I can come up with it.
92.25.
You said 92.25?
25. You have 225?
Not right now. I can get it. I can get it as soon as possible.
All right, get it as soon as possible. What you're going to do is come down to the courthouse. You're going to have to come down to the window. I can't allow you to do this any better, but come down to the window. And I'm going to mark this file that you're going to be paying these reinstatement fees up front. Once you pay the reinstatement fees, you need to go to the Secretary of State, see if they'll give you a valid license. If they don't give you a valid license, then you need to ask them for a printout of everything that is affecting your license. And then you should bring that back to court, and maybe Mr. Berry or one of the attorneys can help you navigate it.
Okay.
I'm going to set a pretrial date. I'm going to give you till May the 4th, 2026 at 8:30. Get that money as soon as possible and get it down here so that we can get you these clearances. But keep in mind, you're going to have to pay this stuff off anyway at some point. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to set a pretrial date for I'm gonna set pretrial date for May the 4th, 2026. If there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Berry, this is City of Detroit versus Michael Stephen Lee. Case number SP 187-54121, SP 187-54131. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lee.
Michael Stephen Lee.
Mr. Lee, good morning to you. Day is date and time set for a pre-trial. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room. Mr. Berry's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out, please. Pass the matter.
Your Honor, ready on Greer.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Greer. Miss Greer, Miss Greer. I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel, Ms. Greer. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, she's trying to clear up her records, and so I'm requesting a final pretrial.
All right, I don't see anything here that's affecting her ability to get a license, so
I have one ticket in Southfield that I'm in the process of paying. That's the one that's affecting me from getting my license.
I'll give you a pretrial date, May the 4th, 2026 at 8:30. If you don't have anything further, Ms. Greer, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too. You said May 4th at 8:30?
May 4th at 8:30, yes.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, let's call the City of Detroit versus Sierra Laws, case number SP 126-37881, SP 138-9007, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 138-92443, SP 1399332, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 14358811, SP 16898551. Appearance for the record, please.
Joseph Dillard. P37225.
Ms. Laws, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning. Asia Laws.
All right, good morning to you. Day's date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counselor.
Stands mute, waits formal reading, Your Honor.
Plaintiff and not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Laws, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Mr. Dillard. He's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out, please. Pass the matter. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Love. Ms. Love, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Actually requesting the appointment of counsel.
Is that what you want, Ms. Love?
Yes.
I'm going to give you a pretrial of May the 4th, 2026 at 8:30. Ms. Love, I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by your next court date, we'll get one appointed to you on the spot, okay?
Okay, can you repeat the date again, sir?
May the 4th at 8:30.
8:30. Okay, thank you.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day.
You too.
Best of luck to you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
All right. Let's call the City of Detroit, Ms. Harris, versus Rashid Ty Grace. Did I get the pronunciation correct? Grice?
Definitely not, Your Honor. Good morning. My name is Rashida Grice.
Rashida Grice, good morning to you. I'm sorry, man. This is the City of Detroit versus Rashida Grice, case numbers SP 103-19311, SP 166-48171, SP 167-75881, SP 178-6095, counts 1 and counts 2, and 18-518-7541. Appearance for the record, please.
Harris, on behalf of Ms. Grice, please state your name.
My name is Rashida Grace.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute. Respectfully request that the warrants be recalled.
I'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. I'll recall the warrants and I'll give your client a $0 bond. Ms. Grice, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, and there has not been a request for an attorney, Ms. Harris. When you see the prompt, Ms. Grice, join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out. We'll pass the matter. Good morning to you,
Thank you,
sir.
Your Honor.
What is your name? You're welcome.
Jesse Lawrence Gaston Jr.
Gaston Jr. Good morning to you. Mr. Lawrence Gaston Jr. Good morning to you.
Morning to you, sir.
Morning, morning.
Good morning to you.
Morning, sir.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need to interpret.
Judge, for Mr. Mayad, he's saying that he's not gonna need an interpreter because he just wants a new date.
Step up.
Thank you.
City of Detroit versus Mayad Nazar Ghali, case number SP 1866827, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor, and good morning to your staff. Alan Soroki, P37441, appear to be up to the defendant. What's your name, please? Glenn Gotti.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Day is date and time set for a pretrial. What's your client want to do, Mr. Soroki?
You know, right now, at this time, Your Honor, we cannot get a global offer because there is a ticket for high BAC that's part of this, the same set of transactions and occurrences that these tickets came out of. And that ticket is not in the court system with the 36 district court. So in order to get an offer, we need that ticket to be in the system. And then prosecutor will give us an offer for all.
Very well. May the 4th, 2026. Needs Arabic interpreter, correct?
And that'll be in person, Your Honor, because it's very difficult to understand him talking to him over the phone. So I think that the Arabic interpreters here might be.
Well, I think the Arabic interpreter can be on the Zoom.
Okay, that's
We'll do that.
just letting you know. Now you come, I think you're coming here yourself, right?
All right.
He's coming here.
Best of luck to you both. Have a very good rest of your day.
All right, very good. I'll have to make it in person, so let me take care. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Donovan Long Johnson. Donovan Long Johnson. Now let's go back on the record with Mr. Michael Lee. Mr. Lee, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client has shown valid insurance as well as shown his vehicle and reflected that all of the lights work, and we seek dismissal.
Case dismissed, sir, for providing valid documentation. If there's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can I get those files? This is the City of Detroit versus Donovan Long Johnson, case number SP 1744372, SP 17663, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Long Johnson.
Donovan Long Johnson.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
All right, we'll enter a not guilty plea. Your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Long Johnson, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room and we'll pass the matter. Can you run Mr. Gaskin's license, please?
Mr. Gaskin. Oh, it's not his file though.
It's not his.
I requested it. It's just stuff.
Well, just run his license. There's another allegation as well for Long Johnson. 3 counts of no insurance, Mr. Why isn't that on the docket? SP 172-65153. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Grice. Ms. Grice, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
We are asking that counsel be appointed.
That's what you need, Ms. Grice?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, wait, see right quick. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna set a pretrial date for May the 4th, 2026 at 8:30. Ms. Grice, I marked the file need an appointed attorney. I need you to answer the calls. You don't recognize one of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by your next court date, we'll get one appointed for you on the spot on that date, okay?
Okay, that's going to be May 4th at 8:30, Your Honor.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Thank you, Attorney Harris.
Well, best of luck to you, ma'am. Have a very good rest of your day, please.
Do the same.
It is?
It ends on the 2nd.
Yeah, I think so. All right, City of Detroit, you're free to leave, Ms. Grace. City of Detroit versus Shyla Godfrey, case number SP 186-7825, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
What about Shyla Godfrey?
Unmute your device, please.
Oh, my apologies, Shyla Godfrey.
Morning to you, ma'am. There's date and time set for a pre-trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out. We'll pass the matter.
Was counsel requested, Your Honor?
No, it wasn't. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Laws. Ms. Laws, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Yeah, she's trying to get her license in order and requesting that this matter be scheduled for another hearing.
All right. Ms. Laws, I'm going to allow you to pay the reinstatement fee up front. I see 1, 2 of them. I see only 2 of them that are affecting your ability to get clearances here. You do owe a host of other civil infractions, but these 2, I'll allow you to pay the reinstatement fee with the understanding that you're going to pay these tickets off at one point.
Okay.
And so you need to bring down to the courthouse $90, $45 a piece as soon as possible. I don't have any other way to allow you to handle those, but to bring them down personally. I'm going to give you a pretrial date of May the 4th, 2026 at 8:30. If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Antonio Green. Antonio Green, are you there? Yes, unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm here.
This is the city of, good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Antonio Green. What is your date of birth, sir?
1-3-65.
Case number V123-75621, V123-75721, SP 1088973, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 11449311, SP 11722122, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1210257, counts 1 and counts 3, SP 7921861, 194703. 10, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Joseph Dillard, P37-225, on behalf of Mr. Green. Mr. Green, state your full name for the record.
Antonio Green.
All right. Good morning to you, sir. Day, date, and time set for an arraignment on the warrants. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf, give you a $0 bond. Mr. Dillard's going to attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in the breakout room with him, and you let us know what you want to do when you come out, okay? Is that your 248 number, the best number to reach you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, when you see the prompt, join the room and let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Yes, sir.
We'll pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Long Johnson. Mr. Long Johnson, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client has shown valid insurance. We seek dismissal of these matters.
That's count 3, Miss. That's count 3. SP 172, Miss Mathis.
Oh, count 3.
Yeah, SP 172-65153.
What was it again, Judge? SP
172-65153.
scheduled for today at 8:30.
It is. Why isn't it on the? Why isn't it on this sheet though?
Oh, okay. Let me look at his name and stuff.
All right, I'm gonna dismiss the cases for providing valid documentation. If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck, sir. Have a very good rest of your day, okay? This is the city of Detroit versus Sharday Lewis, case number SP 1-433-5972, SP 1-766-0571, SP 1-7685111. Appearance for the record, please. Run our license, please, Ms. Mathis.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lewis.
Sharday Chanel Lewis.
Good morning to you, ma'am. Today is date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. For purposes of arraignment, counselor.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond and put you in the breakout room, Ms. Lewis, with Mr. Berry. He's going to attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out, please. You don't have a phone, Mr. Gaston? All right, you can put him on my phone. I don't know what the city wants to do with those. He's gonna put you on my phone so you can talk to a lawyer, step out in the hallway, and we'll try to get you out of here as soon as we can, all right? Okay. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Godfrey. Ms. Godfrey, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, this is an appointed attorney.
Yes, Your Honor, we are requesting an appointed attorney.
Ms. Godfrey, I'm gonna set a pretrial date for May the 4th, 2026 at 8:30.
You said May 4th?
May the 4th, yes,
Okay, at 8:30, you say?
at 8:30.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by your next court date, we'll get one appointed to you on the spot, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you, okay?
You as well, I appreciate it.
Thank you. City of Detroit versus Jesse Gaskin Jr. Case number strike that, 18-523-709, counts 1, 2, and 3, appearance. Harris.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name.
My name is Jesse Gaskin.
And what is your middle name, Mr. Gaskin? He's breaking up. What's your middle name again? I'm sorry.
Lawrence.
Lawrence. There's another Jesse Lawrence Gaskin on here that's not coming up. Let's see.
Mr. Wendell Lewis is here, judge in person as well.
Uh-oh. Lawrence, so it's not coming up because it's not on the junior, but it is the same birth date. Also, let's call SP 187-8276, counts 1 and counts 2 into the record as well. Appearance for the record, please, Ms. Harris again.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Gaskin, please state your name again.
Jesse Lawrence Gaskin.
All right, Mr. Gaskin, what we have here is, it's just not a junior on there. We'll have to correct that. But Ms. Harris, I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cases into the record. Do you get that, Ms. Smith? Just they're not on the same.
Are they not coming up with this stuff?
Yeah, there no insurance misdemeanors, driving while license suspended. I think is unregistered untitled on there as well.
Yes.
So 2 no insurance misdemeanors, 2 driving while license suspended, and 1 unregistered untitled. Get Mr. Gaskin an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, Mr. Gaskin, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. You let us know what you want to do when you come out. He's in the room. We'll pass the matter. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Antar Ivan Lopez, case number SP 154-72021, SP 156-2574, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 184-7821, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, give the court your full and complete name.
Antar Ivan Lopez.
All right, good
Thank
morning to you. Time set for a pretrial. He does owe 336 on a no insurance proof as well.
We
I'll
paid
allow
that.
him to pay the.
We paid that. Paid in full this morning, the 336, Your Honor. Thank you.
Oh, very good.
Yes,
All right.
yes, sir. And we are going to enter into a plea agreement. We're going to waive rights to trial. The agreement is that the defendant would plead to failure to yield to a waste utility vehicle, and the excessive noise would come under a 90-day delayed sentence.
Does your client have a valid driver's license?
Judge, he just paid today, so he just paid online. It might not.
So
be
he might want to go get a valid license first.
Sure. I believe it's valid based on his payment today.
No, I don't think it's going to go through that immediate. I don't know. And I don't, yeah, well, we can run it. I just don't want him to enter into a deal that's going to suspend his license for a length of time, you know.
Right. So my understanding is that the plea agreement will end up with 2 points on his record, but no suspension.
Well, what I'm saying is, if he's already suspended
Yeah.
and he enters into a thing that, then on a suspended license, they may suspend him for an additional year.
Okay, so let's not throw caution out of the window. Your Honor.
Sometimes that only happens when you have multiple failure to displays or something, but I just saying, hey, it's better to be safe than sorry.
I agree, and it is the defendant's intention to zero out his 36 district court balance. Can we come back for a pretrial, Judge?
See if his license is valid.
Oh, yeah.
Printing it out. We're printing it
It's
out.
not valid.
No, it's not valid.
So good thing we didn't enter that plea today. Thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna give you a pretrial date of May the 4th, 2026 at 8:30. May the 4th, 2026 at 8:30. And Mr. Hoffman, you'll have that offer. I'm sure you'll have that written down already.
Your Honor, I'm sorry to tell you that I'm not going to be available on May the 4th. I can do Wednesday, May 6th, please.
No, not Wednesday. Let's do May 7th if you're available.
I'm sorry
Or
to
May
tell you
8th,
I'm
or
not.
May 9th, not May 9th, because we'll be at home, or the 11th, the 12th, the 14th, the 15th.
The 14th, please. I'm sorry.
14th.
My schedule
May
is really
14th.
conflicted. Thank you.
May 14th. If there's nothing further, best of luck to you. Have a very good day, Mr. Lopez.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You have Gibson as well.
Yes, Your Honor, we're ready.
It's not gonna be a 90-day. It's gonna be a 1 year.
Okay.
If he wants to take the deal, $500 due next week if it's discharging a firearm in the city limits. Due next month.
Yes. Mr.
He
Gibson.
understands that?
Hello.
So, Mr. Gibson, the options are changed. We'll have 1 year to come back in 1 year and show the court that you don't get any new violations, and the case will be dismissed according to the agreement. We had talked about 90 days.
And a gun safety
Okay,
course.
so that'd be like what?
I'm not. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, and a gun safety course that's offered by the court. We'll give you some information how to participate, okay?
And $500 due next month.
Okay, I can pay you the $500 next month.
City of Detroit versus Alvin Gibson, case number SP 171011961. Appearance for the record, please.
Harry Boffman for the defendant. State your name.
Alvin Gibson.
Thank you.
Good morning
Judge,
to you,
defendant is
sir.
going to waive rights here today and plead guilty.
All right, we'll enter a not guilty plea. We already arraigned him. Is that what you want to do, sir? Just get it straight. $500 due next month. Gun safety course, and a 1 year delayed sentence. I need to know what that gun safety course. I need to have proof of that. And if you don't get any other trouble like this, we'll dismiss the case next year. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand, please. Can I get a year date, Ms. Ma'am? Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Boffman went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
And you understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know about taking the...
But I do want to ask you, if I pay the $500 next month, I'll be all right?
If you don't get any other trouble and you take that gun safety course, you will be.
Okay.
All right. And it's Mr. Boffman went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to August 18th, 2025 at around 11:05 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Minden and Dresden Street. Were you in that area around that date and that time?
Yes.
And what did you do?
I was just sitting at home.
No, you weren't. You can't just get a ticket for sitting at home. You're not supposed
Oh,
to. And I wouldn't try.
I know what you're saying.
I would toss that. I would toss that ticket out immediately if you were just sitting at home.
I fired my gun in the air.
And why did you do that?
I have no idea. I might have been drunk.
You really don't need a gun. Some
No.
people do not need guns.
No, I don't. I do not. But I don't know why I did it though. It wasn't besides I was drunk and everything.
I'm gonna find them guilty.
Factual basis, thank you.
I'm gonna find them guilty as charged. Firing a gun for nothing, for no reason. 12-month delayed sentence, gun safety course. Sounds like you could really benefit from it. I'm gonna have you back next month, $500 paid at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone. That's by May the 14th, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. I'm finding you guilty as charged. Ms. Mathis, can I get a 1-year date, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
4/15.
Come back on next month, and I'm gonna give you a review date of 4/15/2027. That way, we'll dismiss it if all the conditions have been met. Mr.
Okay,
Gibson,
I'm gonna come down there next month and pay it.
very good. If it's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too,
Thank
sir.
you again. Thank you, Your Honor. Good luck,
Are you
Mr.
welcome.
Gibson. Mr. Lopez, you're free to leave. Call me on the phone tonight. Thank you.
You're free to, Mr. Gibson. Mr. Dillard?
Yes, if I can have another case, I'd appreciate it. I'm waiting to speak with the prosecutor.
This is the city of Detroit versus Xavier Lloyd. Case number SP 1777125, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1788618, counts 1 and counts 2, U52154519, 18445542, counts 1 and counts 2, 1945886621. Appearance for the record, please.
Joseph Dillard, P37225 on behalf of Mr. Lloyd.
Mr. Lloyd, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please. Is Mr. Lloyd there? Xavier Lloyd? Let's see if one of these are Xavier Lloyd. Is that Mr. Xavier Lloyd?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Lloyd, good morning. You state your name for the record, please.
Xavier Lloyd.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. All of the officers appeared. Paulus, Johanna. Let me try to bring them out. All of the officers appeared. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Now they're not here now, so
I think that
they need to have some reason. Paulus, Officer Paulus, good morning to you. Can you state your name, badge number, department for the record, please?
Yes, good morning, sir. I'm Officer Paulus, badge 3957, Detroit Police Department.
All right, good morning to you. Mr. Lloyd, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Mr. Dillard. He's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, today is the date and time set for the trial. Join the room, we'll pass the matter.
Your Honor, a quick question as to the other matters. Have any of the officers appeared as of yet?
They've all appeared, but they're not here now, so talk to Ms. Horn and see where her officers are. If he's ready and they're not ready and they haven't given her an update of where they're gonna be, then you know what to do.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Okay, so I can't change.
Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lewis. Ms. Lewis, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail herself of the people's offer to allow her to enter a plea to failure to display for the, one of these license charges, the other two license charges to be dismissed.
You want to take the deal, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Do you realize that this deal may potentially set you back even further from getting a valid license?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand, please. Other right.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Do you swear or affirm the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
And you understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Draw your attention back to August the 1st, 2025 at around 8:45 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Van Dyke and Forest Lawn Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, sir.
Why is that?
I don't have no license.
There we go. I'll find your client guilty as to the amended count of failure to display. $240 will be the fine, which stipulates probable cause will dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, $240, ma'am. When can you pay it?
I can pay it by Friday.
By Friday. All right, pay it by Friday. Pay it at any DivDad kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDad app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. If there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you, okay?
Thank you. You have a good day too.
Thank you. This is the city of Detroit versus Shakia Latrice Lassiter, case number SP 176-40741, SP 188-9085, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lassiter.
Shakoya Lassiter.
Shakoya, I'm sorry. Turn your camera on, please. I'm sorry, I'll stop it. Can you run her license, please, Ms. Mathis? All right, she has 2 other tickets on there. Good morning to you. She has 2 other tickets, what is that? Misdemeanor? The 88 ticket, 188.
Go ahead.
188 tickets.
The 188 tickets. She got a disregarding signal, improper plates, counsel.
Disregarding the red signal and proper plates. So,
Civil infractions.
and both of them civil infractions?
Correct.
All right, get her an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I don't know if she set a date for those civil infractions or not, but we'll give you an opportunity, Mr. Berry, to get you an offer. If you don't like it, you can either go set an informal hearing date or take the offer or set a formal hearing date. If there's nothing further, Ms. Lassiter, I'm going to put you in the breakout room. You have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offer. Join the room. We'll pass the matter.
Disregarding a red signal and what else?
Improper, a no plate or improper equipment. I'm sorry, improper equipment and disregarding a red signal.
Thank you.
All right, pass the matter. All right, who's on the telephone at 313-289-6358? Who's on the telephone at 313-289-6358?
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
What's your name, please?
Wendell Lewis, sir.
All right.
I have all my paperwork too, Your Honor. That's why I'm going to bring it up. I'm here at court, Your Honor.
I know you are.
Good
morning to you,
Mr.
Lewis. Good morning, G.
Thank you.
All right.
Judge, I was just trying to see, did you call my name?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We're getting to you though. I'm waiting on an attorney, so give me a minute.
Okay, whatever you say, Your Honor. Happiest day of my life, man. Man, hey, today is my son's 46th birthday. My baby mama let me see my daughter, my 10-year-old, and I'm age 68 on April the 5th. So God bless me and God bless you for you the greatest, Your Honor. And I want to thank you for letting me be in your courtroom. And you got an excellent staff. God bless you guys.
Thank you. We'll run Wendell Lewis's license, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Morning, Corporal Adams. Normally you would be late and I would have dismissed your case, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And Mr. Owens did not show up, so I'm gonna excuse you. I'll mark you as appeared. I'm gonna excuse you. I'm gonna excuse Corporal Rule. He hasn't come out the breakout room. I'm gonna excuse Officer Mitchell, and I'm gonna excuse Corporal McCree.
Hey, a funny thing happened to me, Your Honor. I couldn't find my bottom. I couldn't find my bottom teeth. So I was like, Mom. I don't want to appear just a great judge like you with no doggone teeth, man.
Hey, Mr. Lewis, you know what my old man told me one time?
What's that?
He says, there's some things you just don't tell people.
I like the old man logic.
He said, there's some things you just don't tell people.
He had a lot of good sayings.
All right, Corporal McCree, Corporal Rule, Corporal Alexander, Officer Mitchell.
Down here, right?
All of you are free to leave. Mr. Owens never appeared. Oh, he's here. Wait a minute. Stop the press. Mr. Owens is here. Corporal Alexander, were you here before 9:30? No, you just got here, right? All right, what I'm going to do with your cases, Corporal Alexander, is I'm going to just dismiss your cases. I'm not going to mark no officer, all right? We got. Oh, hold on. We have a 9.5-hour grace period. If you don't make it by the half-hour grace period, we dismiss. But since you did show, I won't put no officer.
I'm fine with that, sir.
All right. Be safe, and he's got a lot of other people to answer to too. All right. Be safe out there. Have a very good rest of your day.
All right, you too, sir.
Candace Griffin.
What happened to who? Candace Griffin, you came in late. You were one of the last ones to come in.
No. Listen, Your Honor, I'm trying to get my stuff straight.
I hope so.
I'm sorry I made it late, but I did make it.
You made it, and then we're gonna hear your case.
Okay, cool.
But you gotta wait.
Yes, sir, I will. Okay, I put my stuff back on mute.
There we are. Good morning to you.
Morning, Your Honor. Sorry about that.
All right. Who are we ready on? Let's go back on the record with Lassiter. I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, we'd ask the court to confirm that she has a valid license.
She does have a valid license.
Thank you, Your Honor. The other matters she would go forward with a formal hearing.
All right, I'm going to dismiss this matter, ma'am, for providing valid documentation. And I'll get a formal hearing set for the other matters, if that's what you want to do, correct?
Yes.
Formal hearing will be April the 14th, 2026 at 9 a.m., okay?
All right.
If there's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day. Now, you do owe 2 other civil infractions, a no valid registration and and a failure to stop ticket that was older, okay? We didn't address those. I just want to make sure you know that those won't be addressed. You have to pay those. If there's nothing further, Ms. Laster, I'll see you back on May the 14th. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
This is Officer Mitchell. I have to drive down to 36 for an in-person preliminary exam.
Okay, did you talk to Ms. Horn?
I have not.
All right, she was here. I don't know where she's not here right now, but what I'll do is I'll let her know you appeared. How long will you be?
I'm not sure. The case starts at 10:45. I'm going to drive down there now. I can give her a phone call.
Do that.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Your Honor.
This is the City of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Ekel Lake. This number SP15, strike that, SP1757500, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP183252222. That's in default. I wouldn't have an issue with allowing him to be heard on that if the city has no objection. His appearance for the record, please.
Owen S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lake.
Ekel Harris Lake.
All right, good
Your
morning
Honor,
to you.
for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. That does have a $336 no insurance proof. That's the one that's off docket matter. Mr. Lake, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Mr. Berry. He's gonna attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out, please. We'll pass the matter. Run Graham's license. I printed out something as well, Owens.
I got it. You want his license ran too? You said no?
I don't know how Miss Griffin has all her stuff together. I see quite the opposite.
Wait a minute. You talking about me, Yana?
What's your date of birth?
1/1977.
Yeah. Yeah, so much stuff going on here.
I know, so I'm trying to clear them up. I need all these old tickets to be taken care of and wiped out clean.
We'll pay them.
No, they old tickets, Your Honor. Y'all should throw them out. I want to do community service for my tickets. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do some community service. Absolutely.
Or do y'all still offer this? You go to jail during the weekend, but you come out during the week to work?
I don't know about that. You want to go to jail, huh?
Yeah, to clear my tickets up, yes.
Most people are trying to stay out of jail. She want to go to jail.
Listen, I didn't got no money to pay my tickets, so if I got to go to jail during the week, during the weekend, and come out during the week so I can go to work, then I'd rather do that because I don't have no money. It ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna be in jail. I'm turning myself in.
Well, Judge, Manda.
I think it took a lot longer than a weekend to pay it off.
Well, how long it's gonna be? How long it's gonna be now? Give
There'll
me
be a
something
bunch
that
of.
can help me out.
Service number is higher than that, ain't it?
Give me community service then.
I'll be giving them too much of a break on the community service.
You do.
They tell you you're only supposed to give $10 an hour. I go against the grain and I give $20 an hour.
Well, could you help a sister out that's trying to help herself out? I'm willing to do community service.
One moment, Miss Griffin.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ms. Griffin?
Candace Griffin? Yeah, I think she is. She has some other stuff though. No?
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday. Missed the court date too.
I can get her file.
Say I see a Bond Griffin.
Can we get can we get Ms. Horn back in here, please?
I'll text her. Okay, thank you.
Oh, she just text.
She did.
Please let Judge know I'll be back ASAP. I signed out mistakenly.
Oh, we've been waiting.
At 9:45.
Second judge, already, you got Wendell Lewis already.
Fine.
Need anything before I step away?
No, thank you.
Okay, you okay? Sure.
Want me to text her anyway, Judge?
Please do. It's way past 9.
Right. Okay.
I wonder what happened on my phone.
Oh, does the gentleman in the hallway still have it?
Window, oh yeah, he does. Thank
Wendell
you.
Lewis?
Thank you. Gaskin has it.
Oh, Gaskin. Is his name Jeffrey?
No, Jesse.
Jesse Gaskin. We had a lot of Gaskins lately.
Jesse Gaskin.
There's the father and his son.
This is Jeffrey.
Pistons excited about being #1 seed.
Are they #1 seed?
Yep. So they haven't won 60 games in 20 years.
I saw that.
I said, wow.
That's like back to the other championship.
It is. They're actually doing better than that team as far as the run goes.
Are we ready on Lloyd?
Your Honor, Lloyd is a trial, but however, I'm still waiting on the prosecutor.
Are we trying?
Do you have anyone else ready to go?
We can get one for you. Let's see. Let's call this is another trial here, but some of the work is done. City of Detroit versus Brianna Graham, case number SP 1863609, counts 1 and counts 2, 1864511. Appearance for the record, please.
Joseph Dillard, P37225. Ms. Graham, state your full name for the record.
This is Brianna Graham.
Oh, good morning to you, ma'am. Officer
Good morning.
Hall is here. Ms. Graham does have a valid driver's license. Congratulations on that. Let me put you in a breakout room with Mr. Dillard. He's going to attempt to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in breakout room 7, Ms. Graham. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's the matter. She has a valid license.
Thank you.
Officer Rock.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you. There's no games. You're free to leave. You be safe, okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you. Have a good day.
You a better one.
Thank you.
Officer Hall, your case is up, but Miss Graham does have a valid license. So I'm waiting for them to speak with the city.
Okay.
And to you.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Your Honor?
Your matter is up, but I'm waiting for them to speak to the city, but she does have a valid license.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I know she had quite a few traffic tickets upon its date, but maybe she cleared them up prior to, so.
Graham is your client, your defendant, right?
Yes, sir.
Brianna
Yes.
Graham. She only
Yes,
had
sir.
3. One of them was blocking traffic and an improper display of plate, and she got a driving while license suspended.
Yeah. Yeah.
And license is valid.
Okay.
Miss
Yep.
breakout room 4. LaFada. So the Pistons got a good chance of winning it.
They do though.
You think so?
They actually do. Like, I think we just kind of just enjoy the ride and then really watch what they was really doing. Like, they have an MVP candidate, they have a defensive player of the year candidate, they got a most improved player candidate, and a coach of the year candidate. That's usually a team.
Dang, they got a squad.
That's usually a team that you think have a chance. I mean, I know they didn't really place last year, but
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lake. Mr. Lake, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, the people have no objection to the setting aside the default. My client has shown valid insurance and registration, and the prosecution agrees to dismiss the false proof of insurance and the off-docket insurance matter.
All right, I'm going to dismiss the cases. Sir, if it's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you, okay?
All right, thank you so much.
All right. Mr. Berry, this is the city of Detroit versus Devin Owens, case number SP 119-45951, SP 129-0387, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1464474, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 167-64521, SP 7151-601, SP 8130-431, SP 98-44471, 18-475-4731, 19-704-885, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, Mr. Owens.
Devin Owens.
Good morning to you, Mr. Owens. So today is the date and time set for a trial. I told Officer Alexander I was going to dismiss those cases. I will do that. He was late. I won't put no officer though, since he did appear. Mr. Berry, give Mr. Owens an updated offer. We have Officer Hampton is not here. Officer Mortier is not here, and I didn't see an Officer Ford. Give Mr. Owens an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Yes, sir.
Put you in a breakout room. We'll pass the matter. Join the room. Thank you. Ms. Harris, are you ready on anyone?
Gaskin.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gaskin. Mr. Gaskin, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Did he fill out an advice, all right?
He did.
Mr. Gaskin, what's gonna go on, Ms. Harris?
Mr. Gaskin wishes to enter a plea. He'll enter a plea to failing to display a valid license and 1 count of improper plate.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand, please. No. Do you swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, I do.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, I do.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not? Did she not?
Yes, you told me everything.
And you understood, well, you fill out an advice or rights form, did you not? And you understood those rights?
Yes, I did.
Any questions about those rights? You know, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up.
Okay.
You know that?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, they have not.
Mr. Gaskin, let me draw your attention back to March the 7th, 2026 at around 6:43 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Shane and Lafayette. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in car and went to Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I did.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, I did.
Officer asked you to produce valid driver's license.
Right.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, sir.
And why is that?
Because I'm mandated.
Right, and the officer asked you to produce valid insurance as well?
No, he didn't, because he said that I didn't have any.
Is that your 2010 Ford?
Yeah.
And did you have insurance?
Yes.
How you have insurance and you don't have a license?
But he said that when I got the insurance, but what he told me was, he explained this here, that he had a radar and he came back, I didn't have insurance.
So you say you do have insurance?
No, I'm not saying that. I didn't have insurance.
You didn't have insurance?
I didn't have insurance.
Okay, so it's over with.
Yeah, it's over.
Find you guilty of misdemeanor count of improper plate. But I'm not gonna fine you for that anyway. I'm only gonna fine you for one. Stipulate the probable cause, we'll dismiss the other matters.
Sorry, so stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, I'll just fine you for one, $240. When can you pay it?
Well, you know, I'm on a fixed income, but I can bring it in, you know, like the first of the month.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you, and you got these reinstatement fees. I can't waive those. I can waive the warrant fees. I can't I'm gonna put the matter, I'm just concerned about the 240. I'll put the matter off until you can pay it until, I'll give you until May the 14th to pay it. And I'll mark the file allow payment plan. So you can either come down to the courthouse or pay it at any div that key. 240. And then you got another 135, $45 a piece in those 3 reinstatement fees on those old cases. But those are gonna be up to you to pay it when you can. But I will allow payment plans. So you come down, you can get into a payment plan today if you got 20% down, and then you can set that payment plan up. You're done with me. But either pay it off or get into the payment plan before May the 14th. And pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Very well. If there's nothing further, Mr. Lawrence, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you.
Now, who do I see about this?
Payment plan?
Yeah.
Let's get him some paperwork now, Ms. Mathis. And then you can take down there right now and see if you can get in that payment plan. All right.
I hear the number.
All right. Best of luck to you, sir. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too, man.
Just wait on your paperwork, Mr. Gaston.
Yes, you can, sir.
All right, Ms. Harris, let's call the city of Detroit versus Wendell Lewis. Case numbers SP 1853730, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Lewis, please state your name for the record.
He's got to press *6 to unmute himself. Press *6 to unmute yourself, Mr. Lewis. Press *6.
Press *6.
All right, go back out in the hallway. State your name for the record.
My name is Wendell S.O. Senior.
All right, today is date and time set for trial. Officer McKinnon was here. Mr. Lewis said he had all this stuff together, but he doesn't. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Ms. Harris, Mr. Lewis. She's gonna try to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Then today is the date and time set for that. Join the room. He's in there. He's in there. Pass the matter.
How do you feel about starting?
Who? Well, I don't know if he's gonna start. I don't know if he's gonna start. He came in the other day and he made a nice little impact with the few minutes that he got. I don't know if he's gonna start, so. But
Just have to make the best of all his opportunities.
that's what he's doing. He's doing a very good job.
They see it, they watch every little thing.
I hope so.
It'll be in the 70s, all we doing.
Not now. It's gonna go down.
Hold on, I just saw it.
It's gonna be in the 70s for the rest of it until a couple of days, and then it's gonna go down.
So today 80, tomorrow 73, Thursday 72, Friday 69.
So it's too hot to put that fertilizer down now, huh?
No.
No, okay.
Okay,
I gotta go do
Sunday
that. My
Sunday
glasses
is
are
going
down.
down to 52.
Yeah, and Sunday is going down to 52.
Yeah,
anyway.
Monday
The
49. And then Tuesday 50. Jeez, come on.
weekend. I told you, it's gonna go down to 49 degrees.
Come on,
You trying to put some fertilizer out there?
No, I was looking at my grass yesterday. I was looking, I got a few weird patches.
LaFada, Officer LaFada, I think Glenn, is gone. I think she may have had documentation or something like that. I did mark you as a peer.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I just had two other courtrooms at 8:30 that were taking forever for them to check me in, so I apologize for getting here so late.
No problem. Be safe.
Thank you.
Actually looking rain, but no, it's looking pretty decent. It's probably gonna be looking real nice. I gotta,
Is it looking better now
it
already?
is. Only thing I got a few weeds coming to see them, but the grass is looking green. And then I've got like these little small patches of crabgrass.
That's what that blue whip stuff
I
is
need to, I
for.
said I need to just go and sprinkle some of that in those little areas.
You need to put it all the way down.
I'll put it down again.
Did you put, no, you already put it down?
Yeah, but this morning when I was looking at it, I got like a little small patch, crabgrass, and then another little patch. I said, maybe I need to go just sprinkle it a little bit, maybe to get rid of it. Well, I got, it looked great.
That power
I
rig,
ain't watered it.
that power rig helped, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I ain't watered my, other than the rain.
It's raining good. You good.
Yeah, the rain is helping right now. Seasons change.
And the rain is gonna rain all week.
I know, that's why I said maybe I should have put that weed feed down there. It's too soon for
Maybe.
Yeah, the yellow bag, yes. That comes back next month.
Okay, I better go get that grub stuff in today. I'm gonna go get it and put it down.
You have a lot of dandelions in your
Ooh,
yard?
they be hard. They grow faster than the grass.
Wow. But you could pull all those up.
I ain't got time.
Those, you have to now start applying that on May 22nd, the yellow bag.
This is closed tickets. This was his, he got it for the 240, and this is the one with no time. That's the 240 tickets. Yeah, it look green.
He's going down to collections.
I mean, it's
He
up
said he
down,
wants
but
to.
yeah, he can. He only got the one for 240.
There's my son right there. They got him a little skid.
Let me see
He's tall.
No, my son is not tall.
Oh, the other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he not that far.
Oh, he's the same height. He a little taller, you know.
We'd like to invite you to ladies.
I only met him one time when I was standing next to him.
He's 5'9"?
He about 5'9".
Yeah.
I ain't don't know. Yeah, because I got nephews that's like 6'4".
So y'all the same height?
No, I'm about 5'11".
Okay, so you're talking a little.
Hello, ladies. We'd like to invite you to.
Really, on the field, he looks shorter than he really is. But when you get next,
Actually, shorter people make better athletes anyway.
Well, they be quicker, that's for sure.
What, they say shorter people are better athletes
like to
because
invite
you to
their
quicker.
joints are not, their bones are not that long, they're closer to their joints.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be the problem with boy in San Antonio.
who?
He's Wemby. He's 7'5", and you know their careers don't be long.
He can go though.
He can really play.
So they careers don't go down.
Yeah, when they taller than 7'1",
They don't go down.
everybody who's been taller than 7'1" have issues.
Yeah, because they say shorter people make better athletes, better sports, because their bones are. closer
He's
to the
really
joints.
good though,
He
but
is.
he's had injuries too early in his career. That's why they want to make Cade Cunningham the face.
Oh, he lost his wallet in the airport last week, and he went back there today. They found it.
Oh, you saw him?
Yeah. He must have been. He had it in his hand. He obviously had to get through. He had it, and he sat down on the thing, and it must have slipped out his pocket. And then they wouldn't let him get off the plane to look for it. They were like, "No, you can't get off the plane now."
Yeah, he went back and it was there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I told him I'd be there. I don't know if the money was still in there.
Yeah, where's the cheap place to get rocks at, Judge?
Yeah, where?
I wanna put black rocks in front of my house.
You gotta go to like Eagle Landscape or American Mulch. You can probably go to one of those, but
You
you're on the
said
east
Eagle?
side. You're on the east side. I gotta ask my buddy which one that he goes to on the east side. Eagle Landscape, they got whatever you need. They're like top.
Oh, Eagle Landscape?
Yeah, and they'll deliver it.
Okay.
But it's one on the east side too. Officer Nathan, good morning to you. We do have, your defendant is here, so we're just waiting to see, we're waiting on an attorney. They're in the breakout room working things out.
Okay, thank you. I realized I was the only one in the breakout room. I wasn't sure if I missed the window to rejoin but okay,
No,
thank you. That's what I was wondering.
You will.
You trying to fix that yard issue.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Owens. Mr. Owens, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's offer to allow him to enter a plea to improper plates as charged at ending in 44743. You would plead to failure to display for driving on a suspended license at 4521. And finally, allowing for the driving while license never having been acquired, ending in 1601.
I'm just gonna go improper plate, and take one factual basis on the one that the failure to display is on 4742. Same difference, Mr. Owens. Improper plate is the same as an allowing. They don't abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore they don't carry any points, and we'll dismiss upon payment. You want to take the deal?
Yes.
Raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
And has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention way back to May the 24th, 2023 at around 4:55 PM in the city of Detroit in the area of Harper and Cadillac. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asks you to produce valid registration and a license.
Yes.
You couldn't do either, could you?
No.
And why is that?
Because I never got my license.
You never had a license. I find them guilty of the amended count of failure to display for not having a valid license. And why couldn't you produce the valid registration?
Because I didn't have it in the car at the time.
Very good. Find them guilty of the amended count of no valid registration. What about the plate? What was wrong with the plate on that vehicle?
I didn't get around to renewing it.
Very well. Find them guilty as charged. For improper plate. With stipulation of probable cause, we'll dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, you owe a lot of money here. Let's see. I'm gonna cut you a break and just fine you for one of these. The failure to display 240. And I'll cut you a break because you already owe a whole lot of money. I'll give you until May 14th, 2026 to pay it. I'll mark the file, allow payment plan. So do one of two things. May 14th, pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, or come on down to the courthouse on or before May 14th and get into that payment plan. If there's nothing further, Mr. Owens, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day.
Okay, excuse me, Your Honor. How much do I owe?
240, but you owe a whole lot more money. You'll get that. 240 is what we're concerned about today, but you owe a whole lot more money than that.
Okay.
All right, Corporal Rule, you be safe out there. Have a very good rest of your day as well. And
thank you.
That'll be done. All right. And Officer Nathan, you be safe out there as well. This is the city of Detroit, Mr. Berry versus Candace Denise Griffin, case number SP 1875543, counts 1 and counts 2. And the state of Michigan versus Candace Denise Griffin, case number SX 4648414, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. Berry.
Elwood Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Griffin.
Candace Denise Griffin.
Hang up the phone, please. All right. Good morning to you, Ms. Griffin. Let's call the date, time. It's one of them is set for an arraignment. She's got an arraignment on the bench warrant on the other ones. For purposes of arraignment, Counselor.
Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. I'll also call SP 186-80221. Allow Ms. Griffin to be heard on that as well as in default if the city has no objection. Mr. Berry, you have your ink pen ready?
Ready, Your Honor.
This is all of them. 1 to 5. False ID or info. Disorderly conduct. A limited access speed and an improper equipment. I'm going to consolidate your cases so that that date that you have on the 23rd, we're going to put that on the day as well. Enter a not guilty plea, give her a $0 bond. Mr. Berry, get Ms. Griffin an updated offer. Keep in mind, Ms. Griffin, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. You let us know what you want to do when you come out. Let's pass the matter.
Your Honor, where does
Yes,
Ms. Griffin
sir.
appear on the docket?
One of them is just arraignment on the bench warrant for just one of them, but I gave you all the cases.
Okay.
It's arraignment on the bench warrant, Griffin, and I don't really see her on here. You want me to read them off to you again?
4 counts, Your Honor.
Here yesterday, yeah, that's what her thing is. She's supposed to be here yesterday. 5 counts, 1 to 5 over, false ID, and disorderly conduct. And then limited access speed and an improper equipment, state cases. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record. Ms. Harris, are you ready on Mr. Lewis?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Wendell Lewis. Mr. Wendell Lewis, step up, please. Ms. Harris, I've given you an opportunity to speak with your client. What does your client want to do?
Your Honor, he is going to admit responsibility to the insufficient or defective lights with the misdemeanor matter being dismissed.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an act of factual basis, further responsible plea on your client's behalf.
So stipulated, Your Honor, we stipulate to probable cause for the dismissal. And I do want to note for the court that he does have paperwork to indicate that he did have that repaired, but it was in his best interest to take this offer.
All right, go ahead. I'll no fine him. You already owe $240 and $258 that you haven't paid. Have a great day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I need to only get 1 check a month. And half of that most of that go for rent. I want to get on a payment plan because I went down there for the amnesty thing. I just want to take care of all the stuff and get rid of these old tickets so I can get back. I only got to look over my shoulder. I want to be able to roll.
Mark, allow payment plan on that $240 that you owe.
Okay.
You can put that in the system and give them the paperwork. I thought you was a bona fide electrician.
Well, business has been slow. Okay.
So,
I'm not working.
Well, how does a bona fide electrician
Master.
Yeah, it'd be slow. I've never heard of it.
Because I've been sick, Your Honor. I just got out the hospital. My sugar was up to 240, man.
You about to die.
Yeah, that's what they told me. I went to my primary, she told me they'd send me straight over to the hospital. So I kind of messed up and man.
All right, don't be making no more babies, man. All right.
Well, one more.
Have a good day, Mr. Lewis.
Okay,
so if I need an electrician, I can call you, huh?
Right, I gotta go see Lieutenant
289-6358.
Right, I gotta go see Lieutenant Miller right now. He needs some 3-pound plugs.
All right, be safe.
Hey, I want to say y'all are the greatest, and the staff is the best, and the judge is the coolest mother I know. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Be safe.
And I ain't lying, I'm telling the truth.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Graham. Ms. Graham, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do? Who's got Graham? That's Dillard? All right, we have to wait. Who else is ready? I know all of y'all are ready, but we have to take we have to wait on the city. I mean, wait on Mr. We have to wait on Mr.
It's not you telling that man, oh, you about to die. And he's still saying you the best.
Well, he is about to die if he got that high of sugar. He admitted it.
Have mercy.
240.
What happened to Antonio Green? He's gone. He dropped off. Hey, he about to die. Then he talking about making more babies.
He said one more.
Yeah.
He said last time he's here being Miss Mathis. He said, I'm a master.
I know.
Electrician.
And he may be too.
He's saying a bunch of other stuff too, but you know, he's a character. He's silly.
What you say? He's a bad mom.
A master electrician.
Business slow right now though.
But hey,
But he was meeting
if
somebody.
you're a master, you already
You can
doing
get it. You can get some business. Get some business. All these houses I know need fixing up.
You gone?
Front door.
All right.
Is he still out there waiting for his paperwork?
I don't know. I can check and see though. Let me go see.
I'm printing it.
Let me see.
He not, and I don't.
Mr. Lewis, are you waiting for paperwork? Okay, okay. He said no, Jay.
Well, he's not.
He said he wanted to get into the payment plan.
Well, give him this, because I've typed it up for him so he can know what he's doing.
He's down there talking to Al. Lieutenant Miller is, I guess, using his services. Electrician services. He done came to the court and got some clients.
Who's the one you get on the highlight right here? Definitely kid.
He is.
What to do with good work, so you look like. He said he did plaster work too, did
I don't know. He must because
He did say
he's
that.
old school. So if he's tearing in those walls, but they don't even plaster anymore though.
maybe skim coating. I'm trying to find some.
Well, they just
Arches in my.
oh, he can plaster that.
I do little arches.
Yeah, he can do that. Do you want his number?
I got it already. I got it.
Oh, you got a card from him too?
Somewhere, yeah, somewhere around there. I think I took them.
Better get him before his sugar goes back up.
No. That's all, that's.
Man, that's high. So I'm gonna go into the Fox 2 News Weather Boys podcast at 1 o'clock today.
You say you want to.
I'm going into the Fox 2 News Weather Boys podcast. They're having me on their podcast.
Are you going on there today? Okay. What time you gotta be there?
1 lunchtime.
All right. Who's gonna be on the podcast tomorrow?
Today, I
Yes.
have mine at 5:30. It's my brother's gonna be back on.
Are you gonna be back on there?
Oh, there's Mr. Green. Where did you come from?
I was in the back.
I thought you had left. All
No,
right.
sir.
Are we ready on? Who are we ready on? Who are we ready on? Are we ready on Lloyd?
Ready, Yana.
Let's go back on the record.
Well,
with Zay.
Actually, Yana, no, because I went to the breakout room. I didn't see him. We're ready.
All right,
We're ready. on Antonio Green and Miss Brianna Graham.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Graham. Ms. Graham, what does your client want to do, Mr. Dillard?
She wants to plead responsible to blockading traffic, Your Honor.
Yeah, you want to do that, Ms. Graham?
Yes.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea on your client's behalf.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, find your client responsible for the amended count. As charged, the blocking traffic 175. When can you pay it, Ms. Graham?
I guess today.
You can pay it today? I'll give you until the end of the week to make sure it gets here. Pay it at any DivDad kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload to DivDad app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. Ms. Graham, if there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Antonio Green. Mr. Green, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
He wishes to take advantage of the offer, Your Honor. With respect to this matter, Mr. Green is at 8:30 on arraignment on the bench warrant. The offer is pleading guilty to the disorderly conduct on a 3-month delayed sentence recommendation and that is ticket ending in 9731. The next one is ticket ending in 9732. He's pleading guilty to the amended charge of failed to display. As it relates to ticket ending in 9311, license impaired, there's an offer that he plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to operate a motor vehicle. And that's pretty much it on those matters, Your Honor. All other matters are to be dismissed.
Even the dog cases?
Even the dog case. Oh, no, Judge. The open alcohol, I apologize. Open alcohol, which is ticket ending in 2573, that'll be amended to allowing that'll be amended to open alcohol passenger. And sir, that is one that I did not indicate, and that is that the open alcohol motor vehicle is being amended to open alcohol driver. That is still a criminal misdemeanor. However, it does not have the same sanctions as
Yes, it does.
No,
open alcohol motor vehicle passenger has 2 points on your license, just like the driver has 2 points. So it does have the same sanctions, $240 fine. You still want to take the deal?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalties for these misdemeanors are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Dillard went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you any other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
So we're talking about 1 count, disorderly conduct, 1 count, failure to display, 1 count, open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger, correct? And
Yes,
then
sir.
1 count of allowing, right, Mr. Dillard?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let me draw your attention back to way back to June 11th, 2020 at around 2:34 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Lambert and Frontenac, did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and that time?
Yes.
Were you, it says here, the actual charge is listed wrong on the ROA, is urinating in public. Did you do that?
Yes.
All right, find them guilty of the amended count of disorderly conduct. And that motor vehicle, you were driving that motor vehicle on or before you got stopped?
Yes.
And you didn't have a valid driver's license?
Yes.
All right. And I'll find them guilty of the amended count of failure to display for not having a valid license. Let me draw your attention back to December 11th, 2020, around 4:06 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Gratiot and Gunston. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
And you were operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license.
I'm sorry, sir.
The officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license.
Yes, he did.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, sir.
Why is that?
Because I didn't have one.
I find your client guilty as to the amended count of allowing. Let me draw your attention back to June 11th, 2021, around 8:02 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Dickerson and Chandler Park Drive. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
He's a Cadillac man, huh?
Yes, sir.
And you were in that Cadillac on that day and that time?
Yes, sir.
And you had some alcohol in that Cadillac?
Yes, sir.
You remember what kind of alcohol you had?
Hennessy.
Cadillac and Hennessy. They go together, you know what I'm saying, don't they?
Your Honor, please.
They do, they go together. All right. And it was open, sir?
Yes, sir.
And it was some in the container?
Yes, sir.
All right, find the guilty of the amended count of open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger, stipulate the probable cause, will dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
But if he can afford a Cadillac, Mr. Dillard, and drinking high on the hog with the Hennessy, he wouldn't have any problem with these fines. I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. I'm gonna make you pay. You're gonna have to pay the reinstatement fees. I'm gonna fine you two. I'll cut you a break. Fine you for two, and I'll cut you a break on the other two. 240 and 240. When can you pay?
The end of the week.
See, you got money.
I'm
pay
sorry.
Pay it by April 17th. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. If there's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you, okay?
You have a better one. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Take care.
All right. You want to
Your
go
Honor,
talk to this in the breakout room 5.
Okay, is he in there? Okay.
Yes, he's. Well, let's go
Thank you,
back
Honor.
on the record with Miss Griffin. Miss Griffin, I've given you the opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client seeks a trial and the appointment of counsel. Her number is in the chat.
All right. All right, that's what you want to do?
Yes.
Come back on May the 4th at 8:30. I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. And if you don't hear from that appointed attorney by your next court date, we'll get one appointed to you on the spot. All right, Ms. Griffin?
And May 4th at 8:30.
On May 4th at 8:30. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your visit. All right. You're welcome. All right.
Oh, Judge,
I saw it.
He completed his community service. And then they called from the federal prison for Mr. Renito Gomez. He has a warrant. He's trying to get the warrant lifted so he can go to the Ashley House. And we just need your approval for them to zoom in from federal prison.
Absolutely.
On Friday.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll tell you about that. And then I think that's all I can close that out.
I don't know what that last one is about. It seems like it's still open.
In the service.
I don't know if it's still open or not. Looks like it's still open.
That's all. You got 12 hours of community service.
All right, close it out. I'll write it on there.
Okay.
181, 181.
Yes.
All right.
So, okay. All right.
You're welcome. Go back on the record with Mr. Lloyd. Mr. Lloyd, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
It was to take advantage of the plea offer, Your Honor. The offer is as to ticket ending in 12-5-1. That will be amended to fail to display. As to civil infractions on ticket ending at 1253, it plead responsible to the defective lights as well as to ticket ending in 6183 civil infraction. That will be amended to blockading, and that's the failure the turn and the curb. All other matters will be dismissed as it relates to ticket ending in 4519. No recollection. 5421. No recollection. 5422. No recollection. 5421. No recollection.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now you can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and
Yes,
or
Your Honor.
$500 fines.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Diller went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not? Did Mr. Diller go over the other advice or rights in the breakout room, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you understood those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Let me draw your attention back to August the 29th, 2025 at around 12:28 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Grand Boulevard and Michigan Avenue. You have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and that time?
West Grand Boulevard in Michigan. Yes, Your Honor.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, yeah, I valid. Yes, my bad. I apologize. Yes, Your Honor.
You couldn't produce that license, could you?
No, no, Your Honor.
And why is that?
I ain't have my license at the moment, but back then.
All right, you just didn't have a license. All right,
No, I have a license.
Find him guilty of the amended count of failure to display. Was there something wrong with the lights on the car, sir?
Oh yeah, I just forgot to turn them on. Just forgot to turn them on.
All right.
Wasn't nothing wrong
Find
with
him
the
guilty of the insufficient defective lights.
Right.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that other responsible plea in your client's behalf.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters was stated on the record.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, and I'll dismiss the other matters. I'm only going to fine you for $240 for the failure to display. You owe some other money. I'm going to give you until May 14th, 2026 to pay. I'm going to mark the file allow payment plan.
Okay.
I'm down.
Your Honor.
Pay it. Yes.
What did you do with ticket 6181?
I found
that was the turn.
That was the allowing.
That was the FLSG
Yeah,
turn.
that's the one I found amended count of blocking traffic. I got blocking traffic, failure to display, and the insufficient defective lights, and those are the three, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
So I
Thank
found
you.
him responsible for those, and I'm only fining him for the failure to display. I'll cut you a break on the other two. I'll give you May the 14th to pay it and then dib that kiosk. City of Detroit told you can upload, dib that app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it. Or on or before May the 14th, come on down to the courthouse and enter a payment plan, sir. If it's nothing further, Mr. Lloyd, have a very good rest of your day. Best of luck to you.
You said 240?
240, but you owe
Okay.
some other money. You owe some other money about some other stuff that you had, some old stuff that we didn't deal with.
Okay.